Superior General System, Mikhaila Modati, Provincial Superior, Sister Selin Puna, and Pddm Indian Province at large, we extend a hearty congratulations to each one of you.
We feel proud and privileged today to felicitate our dear sisters. Before we begin this felicitation ceremony, let's welcome our candidates to entertain us with a dance.
स्वागत करावे सजली राहे मंगल गावे मन उपजी फुलवारी रे साजे गाजे बाजे गूंजे सपनोरी रे किलकारी रे वन उपवन अभिनंदन करता छाई धगा फरियारी रे शक्कर भांको झांकी झांको हुई जश्न की ये तैयारी रे मन हर जाओ धन बरसाओ धन सुखवारो जी रे
आयो रे शुभ दिन आयो
Thank you, candidates, for that wonderful performance. All of us really enjoyed it. Put our hands together once again.
Sister Jennifer is born in the silken city of India as the second child of Mr. Dominic and Mrs. Mary Agnes. She has just one brother and no sisters. Her vocation to Pddm congregation was inspired by her own beloved father, who used to spend his time here in this chapel. Drawn by the love for prayer, she joined the Pddm Indian Province on 17th May 2007. After a period of discernment, she made her first profession on 10th February 2014 at Guru Yesu Bhavan, Bangalore. She completed her pre-degree studies from St. Joseph's Evening College and obtained her bachelor's degree from Madras University in English Literature, after which she has completed her 4 years of theology studies from St. Peter's Pontifical Seminary, Bangalore, with flying colors.
Dear Jennifer, we appreciate your presence amidst of us, and we greatly value your ministry and generosity in giving yourself as you carry out the mission entrusted to you. As a sign of our gratitude towards you, I now request our Provincial Superior, Sister Selim Puna, to felicitate you with a garland and with a gift.
So Sister Jeneby, born as the eldest of 5 children of Mr. Jacob and Mrs. Edna, was brought up in a caring atmosphere. She has 2 brothers and 2 sisters, out of which one is a religious nun in the congregation of Hospitaller Sisters. Responding to God's call, she entered the religious congregation of Pddm on 11 June 2007 at Mumbai Pradhanalaya and made her first profession on 10th February 2014 at Guru Yesu Bhavan, Bangalore. She has completed her PUC from St. Joseph's Evening College and obtained the bachelor's degree from Madras University in Commerce. She has rendered her service in 2 communities, Bangalore and Chennai, and worked generously and sincerely.
Dear Genevieve, we enjoy your lovely presence amidst of us, and we believe in your potential to do greater things for the glory of God. As a token of our appreciation, I now request our Provincial Superior, Sister Selim Puna, to garland her and give her a gift of the provincial. Thank you, Sister Selim. I now request our family members to come forward and wish her with a bouquet of flowers.
Sister Jeneby is second among the 5 children of Mr. Legion and Mrs. Regina. She has 2 brothers and 2 sisters. She traveled all the way from northeast to the western part of India to be part of Indian Pddm province and marked her entry into the province on 23rd June 2007 at Mumbai Rathnalaya. She reconfirmed her willingness to follow Christ through her first profession on 10th February 2014 at Guru Yesu Bhavan, Bangalore. She completed her pre-degree course from St. Joseph's Evening College and completed her bachelor studies from Madras University in English Literature. She had been appointed to carry out her ministries in different communities such as Tura, Mumbai, Guwahati, Chennai, and Bangalore.
Dear Sister Genevieve, we welcome you wholeheartedly as a member of our Indian province. As a sign of our acceptance, I now request our Provincial Superior Sister Sri Puna to felicitate her with a garland and a gift. Let's music, please. Music. Yeah. Can you please stop the music? As we know that it is very difficult to travel these days because of the pandemic, so it was very difficult for her people to travel from northeast to southern area of our country. So we have our superior, community superior, Sister Shaila, to felicitate her with a bouquet of flowers.
Sister Salome is the second of 3 children born to the lovely couple Mr. Limo and Mrs. Teshiru, who are now gone to their eternity and enjoying the bliss of heaven. Today, at this moment, we remember her beloved parents. She has 1 brother and 1 sister. She entered the Pddm Indian province on 23rd June 2007. After completing the process of religious formation, she took her first vows along with her companions on 10th February 2014 at Guru Yesu Bhavan Chapel, Bangalore. She has completed her PUC from St. Joseph's Evening College and acquired her degree from Madras University in Christian Studies. She has rendered her service in communities of Mumbai, Banarkata, New Delhi, Bangalore, and Nellore.
Dear Sister Salome, we welcome you to our family. As a sign of our love and acceptance of your presence amidst of us, I now request our Provincial Councillor, Sister Regina, to felicitate her with a garland and a gift. Again, it was difficult for her family members to be present here because of this pandemic situation. So we have our provincial economer to felicitate her with a bouquet of flowers, Sister Florence.
Sister Victoria Rani is the first child of late Maria Das and Mrs. Yesu Mari. At this moment, I remember her beloved father, who is gone to eternity for his final reward. She has one brother and one sister. Father Christy, who presided over today's Eucharistic celebration, is her vocation promoter. She loved and responded positively to her vocation to the congregation of the Pious Disciples on 17th May 2007, and after a period of discernment, made her first vows on 10th February 2014 at Guru Yesu Bhavan, Bangalore. She completed her pre-degree course from St. Joseph's Evening College and went ahead and completed her nursing degree from St. Martha's Hospital, Bangalore. She rendered her generous service in the communities of New Delhi, Calicut, and Bangalore.
Dear Sister Victoria, you are precious to us, and we extend a hearty welcome to this big and a large family of the Pddm family. Thank you so much. As a sign of our love and acceptance, I now invite Sister Victoria, one of the provincial councillors, to felicitate her with a garland and a gift. So thank you, Sister Victoria, for welcoming Victoria. I now request her family members to come with a bouquet of flowers and wish her.
Sister Bandana and Sister Felicitas are inspired also by the same person to join the religious life. That is their beloved aunt, Sister Lucy Pilum, who is the member of our province, and she is here with us. With profound gratitude to God, we remember their fathers who are gone to eternity to enjoy the eternal bliss of heaven. Sister Bandana is the eldest child of late Mr. Gabriel and Mrs. Dominica. She has one brother and one sister. Sister Felicitas is the fourth child of late Mr. Cornelius and Mrs. Mariana. She has three brothers and one sister. Both of them responded to the call of God joyfully and entered Pddm province on the same day, 18th July 2009. They went through the process of religious formation and made their first vow on the same day, on 10th February 2015 at Guru Yesu Bhavan, Bangalore. Both of them are blessed with healing hands and completed their course on holistic healing care at Banarkata. Sister Bandana rendered her service at Tura, Guwahati, Kohima, Banarkata, Jamshedpur, and Chennai. Sister Felicitas was sent to the communities of Jamshedpur, Dindigul, Chennai, Banarkata, and Bangalore.
Dear sisters Bandana and Felicitas, your presence is a double blessing to our province. We are very happy to have both of you amidst of us. As a sign of our appreciation, I now request Sister Priscilla the provincial councillor and Sister Policy to felicitate them with a garland and a gift. Who inspired them to join Pddm family. I now request Sister Policy to felicitate them with the vocal class.
Sister Lourdes is very flexible in her attitude and takes up the wholehearted responsibility that is given to her. She feels with the other person and becomes more empathetic than sympathetic. She is the sixth child of 7 children born to Mr. Sr and Mrs. Regina. She has 2 brothers and 5 sisters. At the appointed time, she responded to the call of God and joined Pddm family on 14 June 2010 at Mumbai, Pratnalaya, and willingly made her first profession on 10 February 2015 at Guru Yesu Bhavan, Bangalore. She is trained holistic and healthcare practitioner and has been rendering her service at our Banarkata Holistic Center, and she also has served in the communities of Mumbai and Jamshedpur, respectively.
Dear Sister Lourdes, we are very happy and delighted with your presence in our province. I now, as a sign of our love and appreciation towards you, I now request Sister Jeneby, the Provincial Secretary, to felicitate her with a garland and with a gift. I request her family members to wish her with a bouquet to flowers.
So Sister Rabeka is the second child of Mr. Solomon and Mrs. Victoria. She has 2 sisters and again no brothers. She is coming from a national family. A family consists of people from different states of India representing a unity in diversity. After her come and see program here in Guru Yesu Bhavan, she decided to respond to the will of God and joined the Pddm Indian province on 24th August 2010 at Mumbai, Pratnalaya. After the completion of 2 years of novitiate, she made her first profession on 10th February 2015 in Bangalore at Guru Yesu Bhavan. After the completion of her pre-degree course, she obtained her bachelor's degree from Madras University in English Literature. She rendered her service in communities of Chennai, Mangalore, and New Delhi.
Dear Sister Rabeka, we feel privileged to have you with us, and we are very happy with your gracious presence. I now call upon Sister Mabel, the former provincial councillor, to felicitate Rabeka with a garland and a gift. I now request Rebecca's family members to come forward and wish her with the creative class.
We want to wish you sisters dear on this spring day. We want to wish and pray for you, for God has chosen you. Congrats to you, to you, my sisters dear. May God bless you throughout your life as you walk in His way. Congrats to you, to you, our sisters dear. May God bless you. Gratitude is the holiday of peace, celebration of work, and act of simple life. A delightful afternoon to everyone present here. I know that I stand between you and the lunch, but if I let you go, I would fail in my duty of thanking each of you. So on behalf of my companions, I deem it a great privilege and honor to propose the words of gratitude to each and every one of you present here. On the recollection of so many great favors and blessings, we offer our sincere thanks to God for making us His own forever on this joyous day. We will never be able to thank Him enough for being there for us from the day one of our life until now. And the same God who assures that He will continue to walk with us in the journey of life. It is said that the kind gestures may be small, but the echoes last forever. I take this opportunity to express our profound gratitude to our dearest Mother General Michaela Moniti and her team for their kind gesture of accepting us into this loving Pddm congregation. Her love, concern, care, and prayerful support is something which we always cherish. A good leader leads the people from above, and a great leader leads the people from within. I now wish to thank the one who has led us and continues to lead us. Her love began for us when she became our junior directress, and now this love shines brightly as she holds the position of the provincial superior of our province. Yes, dear friends, I take immense pleasure in thanking Sister Celine Puna, our provincial superior, for making this day a memorable one. Dear sister, as we turn back the pages of our life, we appreciate you for all that you have been to us. You have lighted up our lives with your love and encouragement. It is true, sister, that God gave us the eyes, but you are the one who showed us the skies. Thank you so much, sister. We also thank the provincial team, Sister Josephine, Sister Regina, Sister Victoria, Sister Priscilla, Sister Jincy, and Sister Florence. Your hard work, the investment of your time and energy, especially for the meticulous organization of this beautiful and wonderful celebration, through which you have manifested your love for us, will always be cherished. We thank you, Sister Celine and the team, for being the reason behind the success of today's celebration. Thank you very much, sisters. A father's goodness is higher than the mountain, and mother's goodness is deeper than the sea. Yes, dear parents, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Words cannot express our gratitude for all that you have done for us. Today we are able to stand here because in our tender age, you told us this is your God. And you are the ones who taught us to love God first. And thus, we are now able to make our offering of life to this loving God. And all that we are today is because of your love, your care, your generosity, your prayers, and your sacrifice. To all our dear parents, relatives, and friends who are present here, those at home, and those who are in heaven gazing at their lovely daughters, a big, big, big thanks to you. What a teacher writes on the blackboard of one's life cannot be erased. I raise my words of gratitude to Sister Josephine Rodriguez, our junior mistress, who wrote lessons of life in our hearts when she began her journey with us during our trimester course in Mysore. A heartfelt thanks to you, dear sister. As a directress, you were always there to guide us, inspire us, and you constantly supported us through your prayers and showed us on the way on which we are called to walk. Thank you very much, sister. John Mary Vianney once said, "After God, priest is everything." We extend our sincere thanks to our main celebrant, Reverend Father Christy Raj, and all the con-celebrants coming from the parishes and the Society of St. Paul and the Society of Jesus. And thank you, Father Sajid, for giving us an inspiring homily, especially on the guidelines of how we are to live our life hereafter. And your presence with us, especially your prayers during the Most Holy Eucharist, has brought forth God's blessing on this joyous day of our life. Thank you, dear fathers. So far, we have thanked the sun and the moon of our lives. We now turn our gaze to the stars of our lives, especially beginning with our vocation promoters, who were the guiding stars right from the beginning of our life in our Pddm family. Vocation flows from the heart of God. Thank you, dear vocation promoters, for playing a vital role in our lives, especially in our discernment. Your prayers sustain us till today. Thank you, sisters. Pope John Paul once said, "Remember the past with gratitude, the present with enthusiasm, and look forward to future with confidence." Our sincere thanks to all our formators, starting with Sister Alfonsa, Sister Amita, Sister Manjula, Sister Nympha, Sister Mariam, Sister Romana, Sister Rose, Sister Scholastica, Sister Valsa, Sister Percy, Sister Celine, and Sister Josephine. Dearest sisters, you all have formed us, and each of you have influenced our lives in such a positive way that words cannot express our appreciation. Thank you, dear sisters. And we also take this opportunity to thank all our provincials, especially Sister Nirmala, Sister Kanike Mary, Sister Rosemary, and Sister Celine, for touching our lives and especially for being a very important part of our story. Special thanks to all the communities of the province, especially where all 9 of us had been there, especially in our apostolate and in living the Pddm style of life. The sisters in the community were like the charming gardeners who made our souls to blossom. Thank you very much, sisters. We also acknowledge the presence of the members of the Society of St. Paul, Daughters of St. Paul, all the friends and relatives who have accepted our invitation and for gracing this occasion with your loving presence. Thank you very much. We also thank Sister Celine and team for organizing the trimester course in Mysore and all the professors who imparted their knowledge and insights to us, and for the superior, Sister Kumudini Topo of the community of Ursula Bhavan for having accommodated us during the course. And we also thank Reverend Father Anthony and Father Joby, CMI fathers of the Coimbatore province, for preparing us spiritually for our retreat in Vidyavanam Banarkata. As we look back on all these great gestures of each and every one of you, we now turn our gaze finally to our dearest community of Guru Esu Bhavan. It is said that behind every successful man there is a woman. But we would like to modify this famous saying: behind every successful profession as well as Jubilee celebration, there stands the community of Guru Esu Bhavan. Thank you, dear Sister Shaila and the community, for the beautiful arrangements made for our celebration. The liturgical celebration was beautiful and loving because of the altar decorations, flower arrangements, seating arrangements. The entire ambience contributed for the prayerful participation in the liturgy. A special note of gratitude to Sister Gracelet and the choir for the melodious singing. Dear Sister Gracelet, you helped us to understand how angels are rejoicing in heaven along with us as we made our final profession. Thank you very much, dear sister. This celebration turned into a festivity the moment we stepped into this hall. We thank the beautiful decorations, the backdrop, the grand welcome, the dance. Each and everything reminds us that we are the stars in the limelight today. And we also thank Sister Sally and Sister Sharolyn for the mind-blowing comparing. And once again, we thank the choir for adding joy to us during the cutting of the cake. Thank you, dear sisters of Guru Esu Bhavan, especially the hospitality shown to the family members of each of us. And in short, you have given us a strong faith that this indeed is the house of God. We also take this opportunity to thank the Archdiocesan Communication Center, especially Deacon Mariadas and his crew for the wonderful videography and photography. Thanks to each and every one of you, for you have captured the special moments of our life so that we may be able to cherish it in the future. And finally, we thank in advance for the Bluebird caterers who are awaiting to serve their delicious food to us. Once again, a big thanks to each and every one of you present here for making this day the most beautiful one. Thank you.
Of course, I know what we think. A short talk of you see, this has been a day of blessings, and not just showers of blessing, but it was with terrible rain, heavy rain of blessings. And you know what happened to me during the profession? I was trying to catch the names as they were pronouncing the name in the profession formula. All names I could not get.